Good evening and happy Monday. And without further ado, I need to get working on this hopefully fantastic mini. We're at the end. I can't believe we're at the end of the last stream of this because regardless, I have to have it done by Friday. If anything, I'll go back once in a while. Maybe I'll get some feedback and I'll probably pick at it after this to prep it for ReaperCon. But this is the first mini this year that I'm doing of all my competition minis. My focus is going to be on that this year, up at least until ReaperCon. So, I can't see anything. I might need these. I hope people are well. I'm doing well. I said I got through another Monday. I'm freaking tired. I cannot wait till I can't wait till ReaperCon so I can get some rest. Hey, Night Whisper! There it is. I was like, where's the elevator music? Well, that was a delay. Even on my end. Oh my lord. Hello, Lettuce K. Hello, Night Whisper. Let me guess what you're working on, a Night Whisper. We will be stream raiding into you, and we'll be going from one frost giant to another. Yeah, it's too bad Gel Tip isn't streaming late tonight, because then he could be on the we could have just gone from one to the other. So I made some decent progress last night on our little triple stream. It was so much fun. I'm here, but I'm actually about to take a short nap, so I fall asleep on my stream. You can't fall asleep. You have got to work. You've got to just put all your energy and mind into working on your project so that we can get it all done by 2 o'clock p.m. on Friday. Because that is the deadline-ish. I mean, it's only us, so I mean, if we're a little late, we're a little late, but... So I started working on the really depressive deer. I'm painting it as a reindeer. I gotta go pull up a reindeer. Yeah, I'll do what I usually do. I will show my screen just so you can see what I'm doing. Google Images. Reindeer. Look at that. Also right above that was birch bark because I have done another spear with a birch bark handle. And I'm so pleased. It looks like birch bark. So I'm going for more like this guy here. A gray. I'm going for like a gray one. I think Gel Tip was doing, I don't know what Night Whisper did. His is all moonlit. So really it doesn't have like a lot of color. It's very silvery. So really he doesn't match ours. The rest of us are I think, a little bit more colorful. So I'm going with something like this, where it's more gray. So I base coated. Map if I flip him. So I base coated him last night. Actually, that's not the one I was looking at, was it? I think it was this guy. But I think it's basically the same. This one here. I think he's basically the same. I love the color of his antlers. But this is the one. Maybe is it the same one? No, it's not the same one. So, I'm working on a reindeer. Reindeers are better than peoples, right? And then, hopefully, I'll be working on the hair. And then everything other than the base will be covered. Finally. I mean, technically the hair is covered, but it needs a lot more. I'd love to do a little freehanding. Everyone else, I mean, technically I have actually done some freehanding because the birch bark is all freehanded. So it's not like I don't actually have any freehanding, but I'd love to put a tattoo or something or a little rune somewhere. Yeah, yours is silvery blue violet because cool brown the mid shot. Yeah, because it's moonlight. So I've got all her necklaces and the torque done. I've got everything done, I think, except for her hair and the reindeer. I may need to actually I may need to take a look at this, see if I knocked any paint off anywhere. But I'm pretty happy with it. I'm very happy with the color bronze I ended up with. I think my non-metal metallics are pretty good. Some are better than others. Regardless, this is sadly the last stream on this. Do I have any hunt? I did. I did actually tame the reindeer. I did. I got both of them too. But yeah, I do. That one was like a marksman one. I'm tempted to put her back now to beast mastery. All right, let me take my little brush rest. I have a Game Envy brush rest that I got with the Kickstarter. A little helpful place to keep my brushes that I'm using. So I did the little bindings last night, and I said I started on the rest of it. Sorry, did the little bindings. You know, next time I do a bigger model, I really should zoom my camera out a bit. So hi, hope people are well. What are you working on tonight? Let me know if you want. My grays I think I took with me. I actually only have one more mini left in the Doctor Who set that I have currently I'm working on my breaks at work. I only have one more mini on that set to finish. So, to finish. I actually started him. I'm up to Wilfred Mott. One of my favorite companions. Alright, grays. Yeah, white. The bone colors might actually work with this. I'll take out carbon gray. I might need it. Oh, I didn't bring Tempest Gray with me? Ooh, that's one of my go-to colors right there. You're working on cleaning and putting up LED lights in your living room? Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool. I'd love to maybe get some LED lights that I plug in to line my shelves. Although I still have the Christmas lights on there. I mean, I don't turn them on, but half of them are dead. So basically it's me. I have to just take them down and throw them out. I'm not using them. Right, so I'm going to grab some gray. The darker gray. He could have a little bit. It is a bit of a warmer. All right. Maybe I want to warm it up with a little brown in there. Mix a little brown into my gray. I don't know if I have any warm, but most of my warm grays are probably your browns. I don't want them to look like the mammoth fur, so I gotta be careful. I just want to warm it up a hair. Actually, that's a mistake. I know what I should do. I should take the carbon gray and I should mix that into it to lighten it just a hair. And warm it up at the same time. Because on his face, it's just ever so slightly lighter. Where's that? Shield brown. It's like kind of like the bronze. It's a really weird color. that this is. Need my brush and let me put. Alright, so I know what I'm doing here, I think. Alright, so I think I'm going to use this to highlight. Or maybe this is more the midtone. Oh, let's see. Who else joined the chat? Oh, is that that's JP Gumrockets? Hello! Light the hair, just a hair. Warm up a cold figure. Not a bad idea. Snifter Brandy usually warms me up. I have rum. Oh, shit. I forgot the rum. Hold on. I can't forget the rum. In case anyone, like, hits the drink alcohol one. We did remember to actually wash the shot glass. I have this amount of rum left. It's not much. That is not going to make a full shot. I left it in... I was handed to me when I went to wash my palate, so it's in the bathroom, actually. Oh, whoops. Otherwise, I'd be asking, but why is the rum all gone? I know why the rum. Yes, but where is all the rum gone? Well, I know what the answer to that is on this channel. I got a little bottle that was actually gifted to me for Christmas. So I'm like, I will use this before I get another friggin'... Oh, how many liters is this? This is 1.75 liters. This is the big one. They have the coolest bottles, and they have really good rum. I did that this weekend, though. I realized how low I was. And one of the streams, I think it was last night, someone hit me with the channel point reward. I don't know if I want to do that on my detail brush. And maybe actually try to give it a little bit of a furry pattern. So JP, I don't know, you might know, Gifted Booze is definitely, it's free booze. I don't know if you've seen Gel Tip to know what this is for. But myself, Gel Tip, and Night Whisperer, we're all painting the same model. Plus there's also this fourth person by the name of Peter Shaw. We're all painting this this piece. It's a wonderful piece. You're working on a cold figure too? I mean, if I was outside, I'd be a cold figure. Who are you working on? It's not stippling like I'd want it to, but that's okay. It'll be fine. It is really small. I actually can go back in with a bit of the thing. Oh, WizKids, I did a WizKids troll, one of their trolls. I don't think it was the ice one, though. But they make pretty good models. Getting a little head start this month's monthly monster perk. Wait, monthly monster perk? Is this something that you are like a reward that you give? I like that, though. Monthly monster perk. I just want to give a little, I'm going to stip a little with this really chisel pointed brush. Unfortunately, my other chisel, my work brush, unfortunately, is not chisel pointed anymore. Try to give a little. Maybe I even get a little bit of black to put in the eye. So let's see. I gotta go back and forth between chat. Oh, his nose is probably black too. gonna go grab a little bit more. Maybe the lighter tone I was mixing up. It's almost like you gotta overkill. You gotta sometimes overkill the distance for something like this, like the value. Just so people can see the difference. Still, oh, see, yeah, now like that's the difference. It's so small, I think that's part of the ish. My little teeny tiny brush is like, not quite teeny tiny. I have a teeny tiny brush. Subscribers, since I can't give everyone a painted figure, I do drawing each month. Shh, don't tell Twitch that. I found like if you do that, someone said all those people who do that, that's not legal. That's a really good rule. That's an interesting rule. I can't win 2 months in a row. I was doing something like that actually, where people would. I gotta catch up. I actually am doing like on their anniversary. I owe them a painted mini. But only the first year because I realized just it was too much to try to do it every year. I never thought I'd have actually too many subscribers. That this would be an issue. So I started doing this thing where people could pick a spot in the mini and dictate how I paint it. That's how come I have birch bark on this. Because the first giveaway I did, the thing also had a spear. And Gel Tip goes, hey, paint it in birch, paint the handle of the spear birch bark. And I'm like, okay. And I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's not too hard. Because it's sort of a random pattern and such. So it's not that hard. It's just finding the right colors and such to put in there. Which wasn't hard because it's like a slight off-white. I put some white in this too. And then just paint the black and little lines. Random lines. It's really not too bad. But it's free-handed. So that's how that got started. So then I was like, everybody really liked it. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to do it on this. All right, I'm going to start lighter. Because right on his neck, it does actually get a lot lighter. I actually tried to paint a bit of the shadow of his antlers on her arm. Oh, I shouldn't say that because the competition's listening. I don't want the competition to pick up on my secrets. That's it, probably there's where it starts really getting lighter. No, actually, it's a friendly competition and we really learn from each other. No, oh, I'm going to ReaperCon! Wait, are you going to ReaperCon? I'm not going to Adepticon, but I might go to Adepticon next year because Gel Tip is my travel buddy, and next year we might get the Gel Tip, Night Whisper, and Muse's Touch road trip to Adepticon. But yeah, I ended up booking a suite because they ran out of room so friggin' quick. So I hope I see you there. Oh god, I can't keep this on screen. Moist. Oh, it's Doocool. It's the second moist person. Hi, Doocool. What's up? I normally go to the con I usually go to is I go to Nova, but this year I'm going to ReaperCon instead of Nova. Taking a break. I've been to Nova twice and I taught. It was really fun. I met Lotus K there. The best thing I got at Nova. I'm gonna get lighter than this in this little section. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I mean, if you go to Nova, you're probably fine. You're not really in the center of Washington. You're not in the center of Washington. I mean, I can see the when I walk from there to the pizza place. It's a really good pizza place. But I can go there and literally think. I don't even think of politics. It is. Oh my god! It is mini Nirvana. Absolute mini Nirvana. It's worth the trip, honestly. You with Gel Tip, I'm not trying. I am slower than you. And you can't say, well, I started in September. No, 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 no. You also restarted it. I think you restarted yours after me, too. Yeah, the hotel. Although the hotel was where Reagan was shot. So there's a memorial somewhere in the hotel. But yeah, you don't, like I said, I go there and I don't even think about politics. I think of nothing but minis when I go to Nova. So we'll have to see. I mean, how things are going. But the hotel is nice if the key cards are working. If you know that too. The first year we went, and I think it might have been the first year at that hotel. The key card machine failed. That was fun. It was the staff was amazing because they basically they had to bring in all hands to walk everyone up to the rooms. It was actually far more of an inconvenience for them than it was for us. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think I looked at the prices. They aren't terrible. But yeah. And you can. I mean, when I'm going to ReaperCon, I got a suite. I'm splitting it with Gel Tip. We may be getting Gareth Friedmar to share with us. What kind of stipple? It's not stippling. You just kind of got a grain to him, though. This is really hard to hold. This is a really bad angle for this. So, I mean, Nova was a lot of fun. It is. It's one of the biggest painting. You know the thing that's crazy? And I love it so much because it just really shows how popular our hobby is. Nova and ReaperCon are on the same weekends. They are two of the biggest painting competitions in America, and they both have like 1,000 entries each. Now, not entries, but there's a whole lot of friggin' mini painting going on. Oh yeah, dude, take the train. Seriously, don't rent a car. Honestly, don't rent a car. I don't think you need it. Get an Uber or something to the hotel if it's too far. Just try to pack light if you can. But I know people who do take the train there. The thing is, I'll tell you right now, parking can be a headache. Um, I remember the first year I was so frustrated. I spent probably half hour circling that damn parking lot. Last year I actually got spaced really quick. But I have to. I drive and I bring enough stuff that I want my car. But if you've got like an Amtrak and it's that convenient, take the train and don't even rent a car. Like I said, if you have a free half day and want to get away from the conflict, yeah, there are really good. Yeah, if you, we'll see how amazing they are in 6 months or 9 months. If you know, you know. But no, you're right. The Smithsonian, like I love the Air and Space Museum. It's almost no space in here to do what I want to do. I want to actually, I'm beginning to think I might actually like stippling stuff. Because I stippled a lot of the cloak, and I think it's supposed to look like kind of like a skin. Specifically for us, Salamander. Oh, thank you for following! Apex Punisher 93. If 93 is the year of your birth, I feel friggin' old because I graduated from 93? I graduated from college in 93. You know what the sad thing is? I've always wanted to go to the Holocaust Museum. And I've gone in there, but I always feel like I want a lot more time to dedicate. So I've poked around like towards the entrance, but then I always have to go. African American history and culture phenomenal. Yeah. No, Judd, JP, you're not that much younger. I was looking at it. Yeah, Apex Puncher has a 93 at the end, and a lot of us will put our birth years there. I did not, because I just have always I've had my brand name of Muse's Touch for forever. Alright, so this part of his head stays pretty dark. Who knows if anyone's gonna see the difference? I guess I need to go to like... Maybe I'll grab a little bit of just the brown. And kind of poke a few pokes here and there. I want a few pokes up here too. Oh, I gotta look and see what the deal is with his ears. Oh no. Oh good. I did not get any paint. That'd be really bad. So the two main things I have left, other than the base, I think are him and her hair. Well, thank you. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to parse the name. Thank you so much for following Dark Cider. Dark Ciders. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. And it's like I've poked my nose in there, and it's like I've always wanted to just keep going, and I'm like, I never have the time. Washington, there's so much to do there. But so JP got rockets. Are you going to ReaperCon then? Since you asked, I don't remember if you answered my question. Because if you are, I'll see you there. I'm gonna bring ribbons too. I'm gonna get some ribbons. I'm gonna bring some points as inspiration again, like I did last time. No, I put all that base coat. I feel like I see spots on this thing. And I'm hating the way I have to hold this. Actually, the legs are not very fuzzy. So, new followers, Apex and Dark. Feel free to. My name is Carol. Muses Touch. I've been painting for a long friggin' time. As I said, I graduated from college in '93. I love this hobby. I love sharing this hobby, and welcome to the Tavern. There is alcohol here at times. They get too close to Gen Con. That's true. It is. I've been to Gen Con a couple times. Maybe someday I'll look back and get back there. But for now, this year it's ReaperCon. I go to one travel con. I tend to go to one travel con a year. I don't where I attend. Nova is sort of a travel con, but it's pretty close. I gotta go take a look at my picture again at some point. I'm gonna just put this slightly lighter color. I gotta go see how light it gets on the rest of them. I know he was pretty dark. Except for his neck. You just finished creating three in January? Oh my god, what 3 conventions? The Atomic Doctor. What 3 conventions? What do you do with them? Okay, so, alright, I actually do 9 conventions, or I did last year 9 conventions. This year maybe 8 because I'm axing Nova and going to ReaperCon. So I'm not teaching there. These are the ones I staff at, not like where I just attend. I'm doing Total Con the end of this week. I did Captain Con at the beginning of the month. So I have 2 in February. Let's see. Oh, you did the Las Vegas Open. Wait, Captain Con technically did start in... Right, wait. Did you see me there? I'm the one that runs the... That was the... there were 3 of us. Actually, no, there were eventually 4 of us. I was over in the little artist alley row in the hobby area. I saw you. Oh, shit. You work for Baron of Dice. So... oh, we were there like all friggin' night. We were there all day, all night. We did not leave. Actually, we left to teach. I taught and Gel Tip taught at that con. But if you walked around that course, so basically, you guys were all up by where registration was. If you came back, um, shit, what was in there? Malifaux. You came back to by where Malifaux was. That's where we were. You had Unexpected Painting with the mental health charity painters, and you had Gel Tip and myself who taught, and then we dragged in a Night Whisper to just kind of hang out and paint behind the table. But I do remember seeing you because I walked by your booth. I have enough dice, damn it. So yeah, my first con of the year. I don't do Las Vegas. I don't sell. I just paint minis. I do paint and takes. I also, you probably might know some of the other cons I do then. Because I know Baron of Dice appears at least one of the other ones I think I go to. I'm trying to remember. Or maybe it's just Captain Con. So Captain Con was the first. Total Confusion, which is this week. As of Thursday, it's Thursday to Sunday. That's what we're painting these for. Then after that, there's nothing in March. I get a break in March. April is Rising Phoenix. May is Huzzah. As far as I know, I'm going to Huzzah. We have connected and we talked about it. I need to get back to them and said, hey, I found your stockpile leftover minis, but if you want to get more, get more. So let's see. That was May's Huzzah. June is PortCon Maine. July is OGC. August is Pop Cult Anime Con. Most of these are in the Boston area. So Pop Cult is August. September would be ReaperCon, which said I don't count that as a con because I'm just attending. And October is I almost said OGC. Another anime con, which is connected with Open Gaming Con. Same people own it. Hi, Blades. What's up? So wait. So do you go? Atomic Doctor. Do you go to any of the others? Okay, Jake Krajewski's. I don't know. I don't know if you're asking me or Dice, the Mr. Dice Bear in there. Talk Doctor. I'm not in Beantown. Actually, I am about an hour north. Yeah, everybody from Massachusetts. If you're like east, you live in Boston. If you're like west, you live in Worcester or Springfield. Right now we've done the January route and Adepticon Nova and Richmond Open. Oh, okay, cool. We're gonna do more. But I like being Herbert in my studio. Wait, are you actually the Baron of Dice? You're not the one who actually owns it, do you? Or you're just working for him, right? Because you would have the Baron, I would imagine, as your Twitch handle. So no, I don't. I'm about an hour north of Beantown. I'm in a small town. Well, it's a small city because we have a mayor, but it's not really a city. Called Amesbury, Massachusetts. So I don't think I've ever been. So I every once in a while I get down to Boston proper, and I like to go to like Faneuil Hall. Usually I'm there for a reason. Either like a lot of times it'll be maybe to see the Red Sox or go to Fenway. I swear to God on this deer, I think there's. Hey, where's a Night Whisper? I needed to ask him something. I love Massachusetts too, and I think obviously Adepticon's one. What'd you say, Adepticon? That's right. This is a Richmond. Yeah, what are the other two other than Adepticon? I know that is in March. Maybe next year I will come and see you at Adepticon because I'm thinking about making that my travel con and going with Geltip. And maybe a Night Whisper. He's talking about going to, and we're going to have a road trip to Milwaukee. Where are you tonight? Oh, he may have gone to take a nap. Damn it. Because I'm looking at the deer, and I swear to God, there's like what could be where his guts. Oh, God damn it. It's really hard to keep this on stream, honestly. I look here, it looks like there's something there. It doesn't look like body parts. It looks like maybe it could be ripped up. My aunt used to write for the Globe? Oh, cool. She used to date the sports photographer. Yeah, I know on film. I'm old. Great for a great city and everything is closely. Oh, so you like the Milwaukee, huh? Change? There's a lot of people like complaining. Now it's further away. Like it'd be further away from me, but I wouldn't know. Although I've been to Chicago. I went to Darkness Emergent, which was a Vampire the Masquerade LARP. And they had one of their events in Chicago. Chicago was nice. I really enjoyed Chicago. And then their next event was in Vegas, and it was like sticker shock. Vegas was ridiculously priced. You know what? Maybe I'll add some of the lighter. Come on. Oh. Stop that. See. This is just too much. What I'm going to do is I'll go back over this with some of the... Yeah, like that. Come on. I can go over things with darker colors too, so. Thin them down a little bit. Just to give it a bit of an effect. I seem to have lost my in-between color. Your buddy runs a charity. Wow, there's so much chat going on. I'm doing a Deaf to Come local conventions. Most of the ones I go to a regional. Yeah, like all the ones I go to a regional, except for I'd say Nova. And even then, that could be considered regional. Tempest Gray. I lost my Tempest Gray mix. The other core colors kind of merged over it and ate it. Oh, excuse me. Hi. Oh. Shit. I did. So, did you look at the deer on his back? I mean, I could have waited. I actually did say, I think he might be sleeping. I'll wait later. I think this model is freaking amazing. However, don't ever pick it as a competition piece. Do not make the mistake we made. That was a mistake. There's too many fiddly bits on this friggin' thing. So, a night whisper. Before you fall back asleep. I'm so sorry. I wish you let you sleep, but that's okay. Too goddamn many fiddly bits. We are all like, I think we're all in a place of major stress this week trying to get it done. So that looks good. You can do whatever you want. I mean, I think actually our choice last year of the genie, which is actually on my little slideshow there, not the female one there, not the fire Jin, but the air Jin. At least I think it's on my slideshow. I think that was a better choice. There wasn't as many fiddly bits on that thing. Night Whisperer. Did you already go back to sleep? So every year we're going to paint a new one. We're going to pick something at the con this year that we will wait until next January to paint, and then all lose our minds. As we get to con week and they're not done. That's how we roll. Okay, so, Night Whisper. Underneath, right in here, are there guts hanging out at the bottom of the deer? I mean, my camera's not going to do it justice. I give look at going, what in the frick? Is that the gash or something where the friggin' thing got murdered? It doesn't look like... it doesn't look like a body part. Otherwise, I couldn't put it on Twitch. And this would have been a very bad decision to pick. Reaper has some minis with male anatomy in them. So I was looking at it going, what is that under there? Should I paint it as guts? It's a terrible thing to wake up for. I don't know. It's still, they're not like hanging out, but it looks like... take a look at some point and let me know what you think. Because I'm like, what in the friggin' world? This is the mini of 5,000 surprises too. Because like every time we think we found everything, we find, like when we keep looking, we find more stuff. Bad thing about organizing in the hobby space that you forget where you put stuff. Can't find. Oh no! I don't know. Usually when I organize my space here, I usually know where I put things. Usually, maybe not all the time, but usually. Hey, Jill Tip! Yeah, your buddy JP Gut Rockets is on tonight. I'm so happy. Hey, Jill Tip! I can ask the devil the question here. Do you have your piece near you? Because I'm looking under the deer and I'm looking under the reindeer, and there's like a spot here. Now it's not like anatomy. It's not like male anatomy or anything like that. But it's not like fur. I mean, did they put where he was gutted? Like, was he gutted underneath? There's a spot in there. It just looks weird. It doesn't look like fur. It looks like it could be a wound. I don't know. I don't know if I want to paint it either that way. So that's why. I saw it, I'm like going, what in the friggin' world is it supposed to be? I don't mean to be disturbing, but... How are you tonight, Jill Tip? I'm very interested in what you two think it is, though. If anything. And if you do anything, if you dare to do anything with it. I'm actually thinking about throwing some blood on this model. And she's got like these shields that were clearly somebody's shields. And she clearly murdered whoever had them. Maybe in glorious battle. Maybe they're just spoils of war. feel like no one's going to even see this. I don't really care if I'm out. I'm not by my... That's fine. I mean, it's fine. But I'm giving you something to think about. Basically, I'm tossing it out there because I saw this, and I mean, I'm not gonna paint it right now, if at all. But I'd be very interested to know what you guys actually think it could be, or if we should just paint it. Corn Kiss Not. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the follow, Atomic Doctor. I really hope you come back and visit again. Yeah, I hope you come back and visit. I love to chat with people here. Follows are great. Follows mean you can find me later. And you know when I'm streaming. And I stream on Mondays at 7, Wednesday. Well, I won't be streaming this Wednesday or Saturday or next Monday because I'm going to be recovering. But I usually stream Mondays at 7, Wednesdays at 8:30, all times PM, all times Eastern, and Saturdays at 12:30 in the afternoon. Well, I get that. I'm subjective to what your eyes see, so looking at what does your gut tell you? I don't know if I want to paint it what my gut tells me because it looks like it could be shredded. Are you going to be furious if you don't figure it? No. Well, I'd like to figure it out because whenever I figure something out that's on a thing, I really, really get a sense of pride. Yeah, who knows? Maybe someday we can bring you awesome dice people to Total Con. It's a really good con. It's like it's the biggest TTRPG con in New England as far as I know. Use the force. The force of fun. So let's see. Okay, so I want to do this in like proper. Art is subjective. Oh shit! It just did it. Stop that. Art is subjective to what your eye sees. So looking at it, what does your gut tell you? Are you going to be furious if you don't figure it out? Maybe the sculptor couldn't get super detail in that tiny space. Honestly, if I had come in last place and I chose wrong, then failed the video altogether. I could not do it serious. You're not going to come in the last place because of that one. Yay! Well, I mean, of course they were right where you put them. Just because you don't remember them. One other thing is normal human, where the makers of glasses is actually going to be there. They made my etch glass, not that you actually can see the etching of it. Let's see, I can get it closer. Unfortunately, it's not right. Yeah, it doesn't show. Actually, I'm thinking I might have them do another one where change the design a little bit. Maybe it'll be a little more visible. But it does look cool with the drink in it. But I painted Hero Tavern barware now. So, if anyone ever wants some of this barware, just hit me up and I'll get them in order. I mean, you are very right, Jail Tip. You are absolutely right. But I saw it and I'm like, I mean, who knows? Maybe it is just anatomy, but it does look like it could be something gross. You know what, Night Whisperer? Guess what happened the last time you played a game at a con? You got sick. See, that's what happens when you leave the safety of the painting table. Oh, I got some news tonight about PortCon, which is one of my biggest cons I go to. They lost the friggin' mall space, so now we're in a much smaller space. I mean, so the guy actually, we did a FaceTime call so he could tell me. I'm like, it's alright, we'll make it work. He goes, it's only this year. I go, we'll make it work. I may have less people. I don't know, do we sell tickets now? I don't want to do that, though. I'd rather do free will offerings. People are more generous than what I charge. The only bad thing is I don't want the Fabulous Marines to lose out. PortCon is like half of my fundraiser. I know you did enjoy the game at Capticon, but look what happened. Oh, you got that sucked that you got the flu, and apparently there's the flu and there's the norovirus going around too. So no one will even see this part, right? Oh, well, actually, maybe they will. You can probably see it from the front. I know. See, was it worth the game? I'm just saying this would happen to leave the panty table. You get really sick. No, I mean, of course, if there's a lot of people that visit the table, and there were a lot of people. Oh. No, I think that's okay. I'm pulling it. Just to get a little idea here. Sometimes it's easier if I actually look at it a bit more up close. Like, folks keep trying to get me to take a cruise with them, but with norovirus making the run, seriously, hand washing is a key. Yeah, it is. I can stay on land and enjoy all the benefits of ship life. I mean, don't go during cold and flu season. My brother goes on cruises about once a year, and he's been fine. I don't think he's ever caught norovirus on a cruise, but he goes usually towards summer. His last cruise was friggin' amazing. He actually flew over to London, and they spent a day in London, and then I think the cruise. I don't know if it started in Scotland, or they cruised up to Scotland, and they were looking at castle ruins and things like that. And then they got on there, went to Iceland, and then they went to Greenland, and just it was a really awesome cruise. Let's see, yeah, if that was first said, no, it was not worth it if I got it from the game. It's kind of funny though. The guy who ran the game was at Armacon. He had an early version of the game board, the mini painting contest. Oh, that's cool. There's sort of hair inscribed into this, like pieces. I still gotta figure out what I'm doing with these ears. I'm gonna do this because this is sort of my mid-tone. And I'm gonna go back and look at my picture. And then adjust things. Hand washing is a woke conspiracy. Oh, Jesus. Go away, Dooku. I'm just kidding. The founding fathers didn't wash their hands. It's not explicit. There's all sorts of bad things I can think of to do with that thing, but I think I'll be good. It does. That really looks like there's something there. He looks fluffy. I'm so sorry I woke you, Night Whisper. It was not really worth it for that. But, if I do see it underneath there and I'm like, well, maybe I should pass on this to my competitors. Because I know there's more to it than this. Make hand washing great again. Ba-doom boom. Don't worry, we get jokes around here. I have a sense of humor. I only say is I try to avoid a lot of political stuff on here because honestly, it's just too. It can go so wrong so quickly. And I want my stream to just be fun. I want it to be an escape from it. You know, painting is an escape for me from that to a degree, but I mean, there's a lot of, from work being stressful, and it's been an absolute bitch lately. So, thank God, this is a short week. Short week. Part of my supervisor doesn't come in when there's 2 snowflakes. I mean, today I kind of understood. Today was friggin' awful. Driving was just, I would have said if I have time off, I probably would have taken today off. It was just, first of all, getting your car out of your yard was a challenge. Because most of them were covered in ice. But I have an awesome husband who didn't have to work today because it's President's Day. And he works for the Passport Center, so he may be a Fed, but thankfully he's not. It's a private company. It's a contractor to the U.S. government, and it's necessary. So a lot of things that affect government workers don't tend to affect him because basically his thing is funded by your application fees. So thanks to everybody who gets Passport, because You keep my husband employed. Oh. I see shininess, and I'm not sure why. Alright, where's that olive green? I think I might have brought it with me. Where's my olive green? Because I know that's what color I painted it. At least the dark color I painted it. Olive shadow. The only person left today, going guy on a cruise, a guy threw his back. Oh no! Yeah, you guys all know. So, basically, if we get out too late, it was awful to shovel. Right, where did I see? Great, I can't see it now. Yes, I can. It's right in there. It drives me nuts when I'm finding like spots that I missed. It's like, I don't want to go back and do them. But I don't want any white spots on my piece. I knew it. I knew I friggin' nailed the bow. Oh, I see. I actually see a little bit of the deer that I did not hit. That's why one of my pieces of advice is check out your mini and make sure you look at every angle. Because you never know if you miss something. Alright, I want to look at something. It took me forever to clear the driveway yesterday with the snow blower. I mean, hey, you know what? It is what it is. Oh, interesting. I thought reindeer. Or maybe some of the, but this guy, the one I'm looking at, he's got a white tail, but like underneath him is not white. It's actually dark. Alright, so I'll keep it dark. The tail is white though. Oh, I don't want this brush. I want my detail brush. I'll probably have to be as fancy as I'm trying to get here with this, but I'm happy I'm getting a furry texture out of this, though. I was hoping for that. There's just no way to hold this. I'm trying to hold it so the camera can see it. feel like I almost need to pull out the Optivises. This is so small. I think I'm going to paint the hooves black. I could take some artistic liberties, right? Maybe paint the hair around his hooves lighter. Ooh. I'm gonna paint the hooves black, so I'm gonna go over that. Oh god, the sculpt in here is kind of... Alright, I think I see how it goes. Stop it! Don't do that. It's probably right. Mine's probably wrong. Do not second guess because of me. Oh Lord, especially do not second guess yourself because it doesn't look like mine. I'll bet you mine isn't exactly right. Oh god, it's already 8:17. I haven't started the hair. So, no, he's oh, see you later, JP. JP got rockets. By the way, if people don't follow him, I'm gonna do a shout out now. I know maybe better. Let's do some shout outs. Well, wait, did Jotunheart stop in and I friggin' missed it because... Hello, Jotunheart. I see you said hi at some point. I don't tend to like it when I miss people. Twitch is my new GM. I like that. So follow JP Gut Rockets. And then, of course, they're my partners in crime. Whoops. I also saw a Cyanus. I saw a wild Cyanus earlier, too, I believe. And I saw a Blades. Let's see, we're going to shout out Jill Tip. Make sure. Oh, wait. Why does it do that? It's not picking. I click on the name and it's not getting rid of the at. Stupid thing. Let's make sure I get Blades too. Alright. I think. Oh, I was going to get Cyanus as well. Because Cyanus has actually been streaming. Okay. Please follow all these wonderful streamers, and they are all wonderful streamers and people. I would like to know all of them in person, but for now, I know them in, I don't know, the interwebs. Meaning Blades. Blades and JP Gut Rockets. I don't think I've met him. Hoping someday that I get to meet all these awesome people. Maybe going to Adepticon next year. Hopefully Blades will go to Adepticon next year. We can have an awesome time. No, I don't use that. Because I could use a little bit more. Alright, so I think I get everybody. I hope. And if I didn't, shout yourself out. You are more than welcome to shout yourselves out. What task is that? Meh, procrastinate. Save the task for later. Go paint now. Oh, there's some more fur. I just want to have a little bit of difference here and there. I think I want to actually see if I can continue on and do some lighter stuff on the other side. Your customer support staff. Oh, it's work related? Oh, well then you can't blow that off. I'm going to go back over that. Get some... I would definitely want it to look like fur. Maybe I could say screw it and just put a lighter color underneath. Oh, come on. I put it in the water thing and got no water. Seems like kind of reindeers. Kind of sort of got lots of color patterns, so. Alright, I'm gonna get some black paint. Go look at the area of the deer and tell me what you think. That's right. So the black paint, my black paint seems to like to disappear now and then. Maybe it goes off and has adventures. Let's see. Now I've like taken everything out of here. No, it's in here. Why are you afraid of your? Are you afraid of your cave because it's gonna be like 20 degrees in there? Oh no. I really wish you had enough room to put like a studio like in a spare bedroom. Do what I do. It's just or does your wonderful wife have it as like a well she cooks. That's her big thing. She told me cooking is her passion. So she just her office is her kitchen. It's your kitchen. I was so tempted to paint his nose red because I thought it'd be funny. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give the indication of eye even though there really isn't one sculpted in. Although why we'll have Wednesday and Thursday in warmth. I know, right? Wouldn't that be funny? But I was like, if I do that, I could take the nose. I wouldn't do it red, like an actual red nose, but I could put a reddish hue on the nose. Plus, I'm also not doing a brown reindeer. I think Rudolph is brown. Actually, the hooves may be more brown. Let's take black and brown. Red, I was... yeah, but it wouldn't be... He's dead. It wouldn't be glowing. It'd be like if I took some red and put it over the black, kind of dry brushed it over the black. Or glazed it over the black. In this case, probably glazing it would be the right answer. I should have painted blue because I call this the depressive deer. Looking at it's depressing. fact, I'll probably use this color to start off the, to base coat the antlers too. Well, the one thing now, at least I feel like, is that I feel like actually I'm not in a bad place. Like, I think I'm gonna get this done. I have basically the rest of tonight and all tomorrow night. Well, maybe not all tomorrow night. We do have to pack. And I don't think I'm gonna need it. Although I do have the Doctor Who minis I'm working on. They're in pretty good shape, but these hooves do not make a lot of sense back here. I just play, so do I steal my ideas? I'm not stealing your ideas. I don't read your mind. You don't bother actually telling me your ideas until... Of course, the rule off one feels a little obvious. And I'm not doing it anyways. Oh, that should be brown too. Right in here. I'm just taking a little black and putting it in that recess. I mean, gel tip. I've seen your mini. It looks nothing like mine. So obviously I'm not stealing your ideas. What the fun would that be? Alright, let me slap a coat of this dark brown on the antlers. Oh, I was gonna look at the ears. They just... Oh, screw it. You know, I'm going to add some light on these ears. I think I'll finish painting the... Hey, Night Whisper. Oh, I know he stepped away, but maybe he can answer. I just saw something too that maybe we could do together. Maybe I have another stream. Hey, do you have the fairy from the Fae game? It's just a thought. I don't know if Gel Tip does too. I love those minis. By the way, he's gonna come out with more minis. So he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be developing a whole new, like, a whole new line of minis. I think is what he said. You should get. You should get. He'll be there. You should get minis from Faye. So, Night Whisper, would you like to do? Maybe we could do a stream together before the end of February, like right after TotalCon. Let's see. Oh, there's no more Sundays. We'll have to figure that out. Maybe we can try to do like a stream on. We could do it on the. Well, I won't do it on Monday. We could do it the Wednesday. We could try to do a Fairy Fae. You should get his minis. They're so cool. I love Simon. I need to paint Simon, and I know Night Whisper already painted Simon. Because that was my plan. I was gonna like spend maybe. But is it really only one friggin'. How is February gone so quick? That literally next week is the last week. And I'll literally have only one stream in February. Frick. Maybe I'll bring the mini. Maybe I'll bring it to. I'd rather do it though on stream. I just don't think I could do. I shouldn't say that because the Doctor Who ones I'm probably only spending about 2-3 hours on. I'd say maybe I bring it to the con, but that's it. That's a mini for next year. We have to do the fairy from from Faye for next year's competition. We could start that one in February, probably. No, wait. I shouldn't say that. God, I'm so happy I got this far in the deer. I wish I had gotten to the hair, but there's no way I'm getting to the hair before the end of stream. Or it'll be barely. That's March. I was gonna do like a one shot. I feel like I was gonna do a one shot with the fairy, with the Fae Fairy. Really, I do like streaming with you too. That was a lot of fun last night. I don't know. I might have a conquest mini here that I got from Pun. It was a broken one. So I said if I fix it, which I did, It wasn't hard to fix. But you can't really, you didn't want to give it away. I don't really blame them. This is like, fix it and take it home and do something with it. I think it might be a Conquest mini. I'm not positive. He had a bunch of different minis to give away. Or to sell, rather. To sell for charity. It's such a great idea. I know, maybe I have to do something to... Because of the whole thing with PortCon, maybe I gotta do something to... beef up my fundraising efforts at PortCon. Print out a bunch. Do what he does. Print out a bunch of 3D printed minis, and I think it's a cool idea. Oh, you need to finish painting Curse City. I need to start painting Curse City. I actually own it. Alright, well, I'm letting that dry. I'm going to add. Give him some lighter ears. So depressed. All this work on a friggin' dead deer. Alright, well, let's dry. I'm gonna get some white. Wait, actually, no, I'm not gonna get white. I'm gonna get polished bone, which is close. No, nope. Nothing to be sorry before. Oh, if we did Curse City, you know, we could. I don't know, Gel Tip. Do you have Curse City? If I had more time, I'd be like, we could do like a once a week stream where we paint our Curse City. It'd have to be on a night no one streams, because it's a bonus night. Although, Night Whisper, a week from Thursday, I'm going to start our army painting night. Well, actually, I didn't start it, but somebody suggested it. And I'm like, I'll be happy to do it. Oh, you want to have a box to paint and keep a collector's one? I don't know, in a way there is that. But we're just gonna start a Warhammer painting night, but I think it could be any army painting night. On Thursday evening, 6 o'clock till close. I'm not exactly sure when close is. It might be 9. So it's not overly late. But of course, they're just trying to figure things out. It could be 10. But I thought that sounded like a splendid idea, so I'm going to start bringing my 40k orc. I'm going to start with 40k orcs, I think. And then I'm going to move on to the Gloomspike Gits. Oh, god damn it. You're so blight, Nighthaunt, Idenith. Oh, you do have Idenith. Well, as I said, Thursday nights, bi-weekly Thursdays. And it's going to start the week after TotalCon. We're gonna start so like a 3 to 4 hour paint night there. Starting at 6, drop in whenever. Paint for a couple hours. Depending how it goes, maybe they will stay open later too. Should make that look like fur. It's sort of weird. Oh wait, where? I'm sorry. I guess I should say where. The Creator Poll Games. They want to build a really thriving like Warhammer community, or just gaming community, creative community too. But someone actually specifically asked about it, and then there's been a lot of interest since we said yeah. I was like, wait a minute, I can do it. Because they're talking about it's like, you're not going to even ask me if I should host it? We thought you might be busy. No, no, no. Not for that. We can pick a night. We have to pick a night that I'm actually available. And Thursday nights are not like, bi weekly Thursdays. So eventually I want to go back to playing some Pathfinder. These hooves are really weird on the bottom of this. Not thrilled with that one. Damn it, I still found a spot. I thought I'd get in there with paint too and killed this spot right here in this antlers. No, you've never been there, have you? It's Haverhill. Although I wonder if I can park it. Hopefully we can park at the bank. Maybe I'll put this on and I'll hit it with a little. Maybe a little bit of the dark color again. The black and brown. Maybe a little more than that. There's two, although this might be bad for me again because new raid. Well, I mean, hey, priorities. Is it? It's priorities. My priority is painting, not WoW. Your priority is WoW and painting. That was it, anyways. Shit. Okay, it's. Not a lot of time left. I will say this has been an absolute joy to have streamed all these weeks. All the parts that get done are up on I think this is going to be too late. I think I'm going to go back in with some brown and rush over this. Okay, that gives it some interest. It's a lot of shadow on this one. Actually, I think I need to lighten. Can lighten this here. Trying to remember where my light is. Come on. Stick to the mini. Speaking of raiding, pretty soon we're going to be raiding out into a Night Whisper. Unfortunately, because to do that, I can't keep going. But this should give you a pretty good idea of where I'm going with this. I said, I'm gonna actually miss this. When I move on to a new project. Alright. I'm like bummed. Now I can't even finish. I didn't think I was gonna finish. There will be pics of this online on my socials when it's finished and after the con. Like, I don't mind doing these streams and doing the little work, but I don't want to show off the finished one until after the competition's over. Basically now, just sort of, I know it's totally out of focus, so I can actually see, but I'm using my light basically to figure out where I want to put the strongest highlights here. Maybe not there. It's one of those nights I don't want to stop streaming. Oh, I'm so tempted to just keep going. But I always have this like standing. I basically like to raid into a Night Whisper I mean, it actually gives you a good view right there. I know I didn't get to the hair or the baits. Bait's gonna be simple. The hair is kind of a bummer. But I believe she's going to absolutely be finished. So most of the time, okay, so most of the time, my competition mini or my minis, I paint from start to finish on stream. However, this one, with the time crunch, I just couldn't quite finish. To give you a little idea, where's some white? I'm gonna do. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it because I'll ruin it. Basically, I kind of like what I got back here is so going to be your hair, except for there's going to be a lot more white on that hair than on those arrows. Those arrows are supposed to be like frost arrows. I actually looked up frost arrows to make them. I'm pretty happy with the way they came out. So, all right. So, as I said, normally if you're someone who watches this when it's not live or you happen to catch me on YouTube, all the episodes I film on here go on YouTube. At least they are now. So if you ever want to see how I do something other than like the hair, actually there's definitely plenty in this because I just had a time crunch. See you in a couple. Yeah, just because I had such a time crunch. Even though I've been working on it since friggin' the end of December. That's why not everything made it on stream. But hopefully, if you watched any of this or hopefully you get some ideas for yourself and the episodes you did see and what you saw go on there. It's an absolute blast to paint her. I may say, oh my god, it was such a mistake, but nah, she is a lot of fun. She's a lot to her. I just wish there's a little more place I could freehand. So, I'd love to have said, I gotta think about it. I might do something. But I really like her face and I like her skin, so I might just leave it. Alright, well, with that, let's raid out. Oh my lord. Ugh, I'm warm. I was freezing coming up here. Alright everyone, thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate it. It's lovely to have company. Chat was friggin' crazy tonight. I loved it. It was so much going on. I will not be back until Wednesday, until a week from this Wednesday, which will be the last stream in February, which would be the 26th, because I'm going off to TotalCon. My Wednesday stream is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. My Monday stream starts at 7, and my Saturday stream is at 12:30 in the afternoon. Let's see. So, because of the con, if you go to TotalCon, come to the paint and take and come and say hi and paint a mini. Tickets are available for all the slots that didn't get up initially. So, go ahead and get a ticket. It's the only way I can guarantee you a seat. But right now it shouldn't be an issue. But if you're at TotalCon, come and say hello. I always love seeing people there. And I guess that's it. So, until a week from Wednesday, I hope everything is great in your life and happy painting.